Right, I've been using the Big Jon fat bike. It's a 2019 model, fully spec'd as normal, except for rock shocks, front suspension and the dropper post, and probably the hand grips. Obviously the bags I'm going to talk through. Oh, and the pedals, I don't know what, PD, GR 500s do the job. You know, they're cheap but do the job. I've been using this bike for the last 4 days, bike packing, first time for me bike packing. So I thought I'd just run you through my setup and show you what I got. Right, starting from top, Cuban fibre bag to hold camera, DSLR. Got that off eBay, really cheap. Done the job. Rebel, Stella, leave that alone. Sorry, I'm talking to my dogs there. As soon as I start talking to you, they will start messing about. Handy, double zip, so when I'm standing, get off the bike, want to see something, I just unzip, take out my camera, take the photos, camera's back in. It's not waterproof, but I've got a shower cap in there, so if it started raining, I just wrap a shower cap around the camera and with elastic band. Rebel, leave. Handlebar bag. In there I've got my tent, X-Ped, I'm trying to think what it is. It's like a Z-Lite foam pad for sleeping on. And I've got a Bivvy bag. Bivvy bag I use as emergency shelter. You never know when you might need it. If you have an accident, something like that, and you ain't got the energy to set up a tent, crawl in a Bivvy bag, wait for help, especially if the weather change. Also, I can throw it over Stella, one of my dogs that's walking around there. The older one here, she's 11. She feels the chill at night, so if I throw the Bivvy bag over her, it keeps the chill. He's okay, the younger one. At the front, I've got my trekking poles, which I use to set up my Anaris. Sorry, the tent is a Hillyberg Anaris, so I need trekking poles. They go through the wire cable, elastic cable there. Got Lomo bags on the front, and in there I just put light stuff, things like water filter, bladders, toiletries, you know, toilet paper, things like that, and pegs are in one. I don't want anything too heavy, obviously, because it affects the suspension. And, you know, if it was up to me, I wouldn't have these on. I'm going to try and find a way to get rid of these and get everything in the bags. But we'll see how it goes. One negative, I've been using these Blackburn straps are not long enough, so you can't really get much in the bag. The bag can take a lot more. And I'm not talking about heavyweight. I'm talking about stuffing it, things like socks, things like that. You could put your really light clothing in there, so it's not much weight. But the straps don't go right around the bag, so I'm going to have to replace the straps. On the top, I use a restrap bottle bag, and I've got a square bottle in there. And believe it or not, the square bottle fits better than a round because it holds better. Do you get what I mean? I don't know why, and that's a litre bottle in there, so that's good. Now this restrap bag is just a little pouch. Don't know if you can see it. I didn't think I'd use much, but in there I've got my antihistamine tablets, painkillers, dog tablets, because Stella has magic aspirins, I call it. It's just an aspirin that she's allowed to have. And also she has some joint supplement. And I've got my DEET in there. And there's something else in there, I can't remember what it is. Oh, suntan cream. Really handy. I've used this more than anything, any bag, and I didn't think I'd need it. I thought it was an extra I shouldn't put on. But it's worked. That has worked brilliant for the camera, and that has worked brilliant. Top bag, I mean, the bars are pushing it at the moment, but up the top here, I've got my bug net, which you need really handy, and it's a really quick unzip and take it out. Sunglasses, and the phone will go in here and beside it. In the frame bag, on one side I've got Toolkit, just basics. I found out I needed a few more Allen keys. I was trying to check some last night, and I realised I missed one Allen key out. Bike pump, puncture repair kit. I haven't got any plugs for these tyres. I searched and searched for them, but I couldn't find them. I'm going to have to order some online. But for that reason, I put a spare inner tube. Hopefully, if I did have a puncture, it would only be one wheel. On the other side, over here, I've got all my electrics, all the heavy stuff. I'm trying to keep all the heavy stuff in the centre. So I've got my electrics, first aid kit. It doesn't sound heavy, but trust me, when it's bulky. In the tube, as I say, my wallet, keys, car keys, anything that's metally, even the spoons in there, I think. Going to the top, rear bag, it's standard clothes, socks. I've got a hanky, which I use as a bandage, as wipe my forehead, all kinds of things that hanky can come in handy for. Away from the bike, please. Shorts, not a synthetic down, like a down jacket, a synthetic jacket. It's a Nerona. I'm trying to think, Falktind. But anyway, I'm trying to think of anything else in there. Oh, a spare base layers. You know what I mean? Black ones, long sleeve, and long johns, just in case things went really chilly or got nasty. I can put them underneath. On the rack, which is an Iberia rack, which I had a job finding, any fat bike racks. I know there's some really expensive ones, but you've got to get special fitting kits and everything. I just wanted a standard rack that I could put on the bike. I found one off Amazon, Iberia. It fitted fine, it's worked fine, job done. Obviously in the rear panniers, I don't want much weight. I put my food, well, first of all, I put the 2 dog sleeping bags because they're light. Then I put a bit of food on each one, and then I've got a waterproof jacket because I can just clip it and get my jacket out. There's also a tub with a little bit of chocolate. On top of the bag, I've got some gloves, not because I'm cold, but because it protects me. Dog lead in the bungee cord. Inside here, I've got a sit pad and some flip-flops. Flip-flops for when you're around camp, and the sit pad, obviously, when you want to crash out somewhere and just have a rest on a rock so you don't pick up ticks or anything like that. The bike for the 4 days has been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I really loved it. Nearly sold the bike. I did think about doing it. I was very close, and I thought of getting a steel bike, you know what I mean, like a hardtail, something like that. I'm glad I didn't. I weighed this one with all the bags off and everything, and it was 26.66 pounds. On the book and on the specs and on the website, it's supposed to be something like 31, 32 pounds. So I don't know if that's because I put the rock shocks on. Forget to tell you, tyres are tubeless, so I don't know if that affects the weight. I don't know. So I was looking at some of the steel hardtails, and they're like 31, 32, so people are saying. So if anything, I've been putting too much weight on. It's worked brilliantly. Helmet just sitting on top there, waiting for us to go off. Yep, really enjoyed it. No problems. Good fun. Hilarious fun, to be honest. And as I say, I'm a novice, so you know what I mean. It's an eye opener. For when I first set off, I had a job. I said in one of the videos that I got on the bike, started riding, and I thought, wow, that's heavy. Then when I stopped, I didn't fall off. I was like, stopped, and because of the weight of the bike put one leg down, and I ended up toppling over because of the weight. It's something I think I take normally 42 to 49 pounds in my backpacking when I've got a rucksack. Then you add that on top of the bike, and then you add the toolkit, you're close to 80 pounds, I'm guessing. You know what I mean? So that's what took me back, the weight on the bike. Good bike, good fun. I'm getting better and better as the days. I'll definitely do this more and more. A few things I tweak, as I say, them straps on the front packs, and eventually I'd like them packs off. So we'll see how it goes. I'll have to kind of think of things. You know what it's like? It's like when you get a backpack, you decide how you're going to tweak things and what things work, what things don't, and how you're going to go about it. But everything so far has worked brilliant. As I say, the only one hiccup was these straps. Then I could have got more in the bags. See, the bags look like they're crushed in because, and now there's a bit more because I got carried away because there was nothing in them. But if I want to put like socks and light stuff, hanky, chamois. Oh, I got chamois in one of these bags as well, which I wiped the tent down and also wiped the dogs down. So yeah, change some straps, I think, and see how it goes. But definitely do more bike packing. It's good fun. Sorry, my dogs are just getting on my nerves here. I just fed them, giving them a rest. But I thought I'd show you the setup while I could talk, because after they're eating, they don't bother me so much. But if you have any questions or any ideas or any suggestions, as I say, I'm all new to this, then please let me know. And I'll take it on board. I don't know, any questions you would like to ask? I'm trying to think, head them off now. The dropper post, I can't drop much because of the frame. That's when, you know, all the bag and all that's off when I'm biking around locally. But I haven't been able to drop that post at all because there's so much stuffed under it. But I've managed. It's a size medium, by the way. And I'm 5'8". I was 5'9". I'm 5'8" now. You lose height as you get older. And the inside seam is 29 to 30, so, and that fits just right, you know what I mean? And if I got a large, I would be struggling. Small, it'd be too small for me. Right, so I just wanted to show you the setup. Some people will be interested, and I've got the midges coming back.